for my next anime review, I am doing Sound Euphonium. Now, before I get into my overall thoughts of this series, I'm going to go through my usual information breakdown real quick. Sound Euphonium originally came out in April 8th, 2015. The original source material came from a novel. The studio was Kyoto Animation. The rating is PG-13, and it has a total of 13 episodes plus a OVA. I will be reviewing all 13 episodes and the OVA for this review. Now, with that out of the way, let me go ahead and get some overall thoughts of Sound Euphonium Season 1. When I was coming into Sound Euphonium, I was expecting a certain level of quality when it comes to this show, since this is coming from Kyoto Animation. Kyoto Animation themselves, I consider to be one of the finest animation studios on the planet. Whatever they touch, they turn to gold, and they just have a habit of making some of the best shows I've ever watched. Sound Euphonium is not their best work, but it is still an excellent show regardless. Although I still think their best show is Violet Evergarden, but that is my own personal opinion. The pacing for Sound Euphonium I thought was very good. This show, the only times I felt like it dragged a bit was towards the middle of the season, like episodes 5 to 8. It felt like in a few parts of those episodes, some scenes were dragging a bit, but other than that, this show was a fairly easy watch. I didn't really ever get bored. I enjoyed myself quite a bit with this show. And to tell you the truth, I should have expected that with how much care they put into the instruments. The voice work, I thought, was excellent all the way around. Everyone puts in a great performance. The writing for the show, I thought, was good. It's not the strongest story that Kyoto Animation has ever done, but with that being said, the characters were all very likable. The two standouts for me was definitely Kimiko and Reina. Those by far were some of my favorites, and with some other standout characters. Overall, the main cast is very good. There, you won't find any complaints from me there. The animation is crisp and clean. Everyone walks naturally. Nothing was clunky. Kyoto Animation has perfected their animation quality. I mean, they are, as I've stated before, they have some of the best animation. The OST is excellent. I highly enjoyed that aspect. I was intrigued on how they were going to handle the brass instruments, and by all accounts, Kyoto Animation did not disappoint. I don't know if they used CGI with the instruments. They could have just used hand-drawn, but then put a bunch of filters over it, but I do believe they used CGI. Now, with that being said, it is very good CGI, and they were able to mix all the instruments together with the 2D to where it looks phenomenal. Overall, this show is just a joy and to watch, and is absolutely gorgeous on the eyes. And I will also say the opening and the ending song I thought were good. They're definitely catchy and memorable, but they're not my favorite openings or endings from Kyoto Animation. And the character designs themselves, I thought was, in my personal opinion, they're some of the best character designs that Kyoto Animation has done. The only other show, in my personal opinion, that I've seen from them that rival how high a quality the animation and the character models are is Violet Evergarden. Alright, that's pretty much all I got for my thoughts for Sound Euphonium Season 1. So yeah, I greatly enjoyed this show, and I will be reviewing Season 2 and Season 3, and I do believe there's a movie. So keep an eye out of those reviews from me. It's going to be a little while before I get to the rest of it. I will be working on Season 2, but they are coming. for the final score for Sound Euphonium, I will give this first season a solid 8 out of 10. Everything from the sound design to the visuals to the characters to the writing, everything is on par with the level of quality that I expect from Kyoto Animation. And if you enjoy Kyoto Animation's work, I can definitely recommend this. And with that all being said, this has been Ryder. I'm out.